Alright, we need to go on the... Hang on, that doesn't look good. Alright, we need to go on the roof. Hey guys. Where do you work? All right. So this is our skylight that we made. As you can see, it's so beautiful. So I'm going to show you how to make a skylight like this look not as bad as this. And we're going to do it again. And we're going to do it again on this emergency exit. And we're also going to cut a hole right here and do it again. So my idea with the skylight was to just silicone around the seal right here and just set it on top, and then I was going to put wood trim all along here, you know, cedar wood trim, and stain it and make it look nice. I'm still going to do that to this one, but over there I'm going to do it a little bit differently. If you look closely, you can see that it forms a wave in the actual glass. It doesn't actually conform to the contour of the bus like I wanted it to, because right here there's an extra panel, so it's a step up. So in the next one we will build a little wood panel and just make it square and flat across the whole thing. And here's another thing. I'm not really one to do all these, you know, take care of yourself, don't do what I'm doing, disclaimer types. But it is so slippery on this roof, so be careful. Hey guys. You're all done? Right. Ready to work? Here he is! Hey, Bug. Oh my goodness, you can't come up here.
We have a drill. Does that work?
That'll work. What are you doing?
Hot.
It's bright.
It's bright. Hot. Bright. But you shouldn't be.
after you get off of work, and there's only enough because you cannot get anything done before the sun goes down. Uh-oh.
How about the car?
What in the world happened to your car? Oh my goodness, the thing is destroyed. All right, while I'm in this whole disclaimer giving mood, let me just get this out of the way. When I say that this is how you do something, how to make a skylight not as bad as this, it's actually probably more like this is how you mess it up really badly the first time, and then, you know, later on we'll figure out how to actually do it. Right, Mama?
Right. That's right.
There's Mama.
I'm gonna make a pie.
Yeah, Mama's gonna make a pie. All right, so I'm gonna go to bed and do all that kind of stuff and go to work tomorrow, and then we'll actually try to get this done, right? Ready? Wanna go night-night? No. Here we go again. Well, that worked real well. Now that we've got the panels set, I'm going to simply glue around the edges with 100% silicone sealant, clear, and that should hold it on. We have some clamps over here that we're going to use, and now it's raining. Awesome. Whatever. Alright, let's get this started. I'm gonna flip it over and peel back the plastic from the Lexan glass around the edges, because obviously we want it to adhere to the glass, not the plastic. I got some good ones. I need to keep this surface safe while we install it, so be nice and clear. Lay this down on here square to minimize, make sure that your platform is square first, to minimize the amount of squeeze out that you're going to have on the actual plexiglass. So you can do that real quick by grabbing a measuring tape and measure from one corner. Do this before you put the stinking silicone on there. Measure, find your measurement. I got 35 inches. And then I got 34 1/4, corner to corner. So that means that it's squeezed in this way because this diagonal cut is shorter than it is this way. So this end needs to be squeezed together. The longer end needs to be squeezed together just a little bit. And then you can just double check it to make sure that you're all right. Now I got 34 3/4 and 34 1/2. And that's close enough for what we're doing. I'm gonna set it here. Now on this end, squeeze it out in the middle from the end, and you'll see the silicone squeezing out, and that'll create a vacuum that'll help hold this whole thing in place. So before you let go of the tension, grab another in the middle.
The next day.
Alright, so finished up this, which I'll show you in a minute. A few mistakes, could probably do better. A couple things that I would change going into the next skylight that we build. Some of the silicone ended up not adhering as well as I wanted it to. So I think that we can use some sort of block of wood to hold down the clamps and spread out the force that the clamps are applying to the skylight. That'll hold the entire thing down. As you can see, there are some spots that are very well adhered, and there are spots in the middle that are barely adhered at all. And there's even one spot that is not even glued. Also, when we install it on the roof, we'll put trim panels around the ends and on top of that to hold it down even more. We just don't want water to be able to get in the seal in between the wood and the Lexan glass. Once we get these skylights in, we can move on to doing a leak test on the roof and making sure that no water's getting in. We can also start installing the ceiling panels, which I am so excited for, and get some light in that bus and run the electric through the ceiling. So stay tuned for that, guys. That's coming up real soon. Trying to get the videos out on a more regular basis. I'm considering moving to more of a vlogging format where I take you through every day that I get to actually work on the bus, which I think that would be best because then you can see what happens actually in a day. Whereas in this, I'm kind of conglomerating a bunch of days together and trying to make it into one story. Tell me what you think about that. If you enjoyed this video, guys, leave us a like down below and give us some comments. We want to hear from you guys. We've been loving the feedback that we've been getting so far on the last couple of videos. Whether you love it or you hate it, just tell us what you think. We're really enjoying hearing from you guys. We appreciate every one of you, and we'll see you next time.